Welcome everybody. This is the Day Trading Options Daily Review for July 7th, 2015. I'm Scott, he's Alan, www.wavesofprofit. We've got links to 3 options courses below so that you can figure out everything that we're about to show you. Our goal is just to show you today that on the 7th of July, there were opportunities for you to make a lot more than what you would make in a bank or holding on to stock in the stock market, particularly the Chinese stock market, which has dropped disastrously for many people in the last few days. So this is why we think it's good to get in, get out. Your money is safe, and you don't have to worry about something crazy happening while you're sleeping. In other words, you get a good night's sleep. So welcome to the show, Alan, and were we able to make 10% in 10 minutes today?
This is one of those days I talk about that happens 2, 3, maybe 4 times a month, where you can buy just about anything and make money. And so I'm not even going to go pick some stocks. I'm just going to show you a couple of them. Now, in the morning, we didn't know it was going to be a super red day. Here I'm showing you Goldman Sachs. I mean, this one just fell off. You can see this is the chart and chart, meaning that this is the previous day. I'm just going to hide that, but that gives you an idea that the thing's been running a little bit red yesterday, went up, and then just dropped like a rock. So you knew, because and people have taken the training, they'll know this really well, is that you've got your 2 different signal colors, that pink, and then you got this other tint. And it broke the risk zone, and essentially the market was red in the morning. It wasn't killer red, but it was fairly red, and it was just a good trade, and you would have easily made much more than 10%. And I'm going to just zoom through a couple more here just so you had an idea of the trades that were available before it was obvious that the market was just having a red day. Here's another one, same rules, where you've got the 2 different shades of signal, where it was obvious it was just running down. And now we're going to go look at where the market said, nice and easy, like you don't have to do any thinking. If you can read, I'm just moving to the time where it's telling you, yeah, right there. This is the basket. We really like this thing, where it says trending day. Now, I don't know if I have to tell you which way it's trending. I think it's pretty obvious, and that's how I like it, is really obvious. But so everything here was running red at this time, and it continued for a while. So here's the point. I see a lot of recommendations for going red here. I see a lot of stocks that already have run red, but it's saying that things are going to continue to run red. So we're going to just look at a few stocks. And I'm not getting into details because it's about all the same for all of them. I'm just going to move forward quickly. You can see, massive redness, and that's just, on the basket, and then it finally comes around. But if you go look at any stock, they're all heading down, and they all bounce. I'm just going to quickly flip through all of them. You can see that the big red run was happening for all the stocks. There was only one stock that you didn't get the big red for. Well, would you go get that one, or would you just ride the herd? Well, I'd ride the herd. So let me just jump to the one that was going the other way. This one is an ultra short, which means, and it's a volatility. So it's not like PE ratios and sales and equity of a company like all that other stuff was. This is about volatility in the market, and it's an ultra short, which means that when the normal one is going down, this one goes up. So that U in the front is usually a clue. You don't have to actually even look up what the code is about. Usually if it's got a U in front, it's an ultra short, and it's exchange traded front ETF. And so there's a brokerage firm, a house that handles all that and does all that translation for you. You just have to go buy the thing just like you would anything else. Anyways, that was it for the 7th. It was one of those super easy days, and I just want to make a point about that is that's the ultra short, and you can see it's going this way. What do you think the rest of the market's doing? I'm going to go look at SPY. Where is, well, there's SPY. So what did SPY do? Did the opposite. And so they all pretty much did this, which is they ran down for a while, and then they ran up really well and actually recovered better than whatever they lost. It was, and if you look at how it did versus previous days, you can see here that it was sort of mediocre. The previous day, which was Monday, it started there, it ran up, ran down. That's what that candle is. Here it started here. So above yesterday's close, ran way down, and then ran even further up. So quite a volatile day. And that's about it for today. So the point is, do you hang on to stuff forever, or do you call it quits? Well, when you're making profit, and that's the point here, is that you make good money, you don't hang on all day. You get out when the trade tells you, using indicators, that there's just really not much more money to be made. And the easy clues are, you've got two kinds of signal colors here, at this point. You can ignore the volume at the bottom, but and you're in the risk zone, you've crossed the mag line. There's nothing about this that says you should hang on. Everything's telling you to get out, take your profit. So that's it for the 7th, one of the easier days that you get a few times in a month.
Great. Thanks, Ellen. Thanks for joining us, everybody. At the bottom right-hand corner, you see a little subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe. Don't want to miss any of our exciting episodes. Head over to www.wavesofprofit.com if you want to know more. We have links below for our courses. We really recommend that you take them. You get a free month's use of the software with any of the courses. Recommend you start with course 1, get course 2, and then after you're comfortable with course 2, get into the advanced stuff. But regardless, course 2 will have you all set up so that you're able to actually make some trades. And then you can decide if you want to continue after the trial month is over. So thanks for joining us. Happy trading, and keep up the momentum.